पार्टी पूरी तरीके से अपनी सोच को इस तरीके की नियुक्तियों को लेकर अपनी सोच स्पष्ट रखती है। कहीं पर भी सरकारी नियुक्तियां अगर होती हैं तो उसमें आरक्षण के प्रावधानों का पालन होना चाहिए। इसमें कहीं कोई इफ एंड बट नहीं है। किसी भी तरीके की नियुक्ति हो, कोई भी नियुक्ति हो, देखिए हम लोग प्राइवेट क्षेत्र में इसके प्रावधान नहीं है, तो ऐसे में अगर सरकारी क्षेत्र में भी अगर इसको लागू नहीं किया जाएगा, कल जिस तरीके से ये जानकारी सामने आई है, मेरे लिए भी चिंता का विषय है। मैं खुद सरकार का हिस्सा हूं, मेरे पास वो प्लेटफॉर्म है इन बातों को रखने का, पर अगर मैं अपनी पार्टी की तरफ से मैं बोलूं तो हम लोग कतई इसके पक्ष में नहीं है।
ARC, the Administrative Reforms Commission under the UPA government, leadership of Veerappa Moily ji, had made some recommendations. They are recommendations. They are not mandatory. They are recommendatory. We want to ask this government, when Mr. Narendra Modi implemented those recommendations, is he satisfied with the round one of lateral entry? You ask any senior bureaucrat in the government, they'll tell you that it was a flop show. It was a failure. 52 officers that got appointed through that process. How many were OBCs? How many were Dalits? How many were tribals? This is a question which is a very valid question and they should respond to this question.
जो कांग्रेस के नेता हैं और नेता प्रतिपक्ष हैं लोकसभा में, श्री राहुल गांधी जी, ये बेबुनियाद आरोप लगाते रहते हैं। उनकी आदत सी बन गई है। लेटरल एंट्री अगर आप संसदीय परंपरा के इतिहास में देखेंगे, देश आज़ाद हुआ तब से लेकर के कई लोगों के नाम मैं गिना सकता हूँ, उनके पीरियड में भी चल रही थी। ठीक है, उसको व्यवस्थित किया 2017 से, लेकिन अभी जो भी लेटरल एंट्री में जो भी नियुक्ति होनी है, भर्ती होनी है, जिनका सिलेक्शन होना है, यूपीएससी करेगी ना, तो यूपीएससी के माध्यम से होगा। यही मैं कह रहा हूँ कि बेबुनियाद आरोप लगा रहे हैं। इसमें कहाँ बीजेपी आरएसएस का विषय है।
Rahul Gandhi ji has suddenly woken up and he has come in with one more radical proposal. 2005, Veerappa Moily ji in the second Administrative Reforms Commission, 10th volume, 325th page, talks about lateral recruitment, which they never had the courage to do it. 2018 onwards, more than 60 people have come in as joint secretary and director level, different eminent people have come in, serving for 3 years, extendable by 2 more years. After 5 years, they get out and get back into the private sector. Now, if you look at the data, 2004 to 2013, in the Congress period, the number of civil servants recruited, All India Service, Group A, Group B, all services combined, 3,517. If you look at 10 years of NDA, 2014 to 23, it is 3,929. The recruitment is also more, lateral recruitment is also happening. EWS quota bought in, along with OBC, SC and ST, quota system maintained, and every single thing is happening. He has got a problem. Now, it's very, very unfortunate when you look at all the models of democratic governance across the world. Somebody did not take civil service, for example, you are somebody, very eminent as a journalist. You want to serve Information Broadcasting Ministry as a joint director or as someone else. The government is giving you a chance at the age of 30, 35, 40, provided you have put 15 years of service in a professional field. Then you have every right to come and serve the government of India. So Rahul Gandhi wants to stop all this and say that, oh, you missed a government service selection because age is a problem. You missed that age, after that you can't take an exam. At 45 you want to serve, is giving an opportunity to them a sin. If Rahul Gandhi ji thinks it's a sin, I sadly mistaken. Now he can call himself a perpetual youth leader, but he cannot take civil service exam. Can Rahul Gandhi ji take a civil service exam at 21? He cannot take, because he has crossed his age limit. Now for a common man, if he thinks he still wants to serve the government of India, it's a beautiful opportunity, which is a working model, successfully happening, beautiful integration happening at that level. At the same time, the entry level of civil service is happening, no problem there. He has got a problem with Agnipath. Now he has got a problem with civil service. Now there are two kinds of leaders. Somebody who wants to bring a constructive criticism to the job at hand, or somebody who wants to bring a destructive criticism by putting them in the forefront. Now unfortunately, Rahul Gandhi ji is belonging to the second category, which is very unfortunate and uncalled for as an opposition leader.